too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Casting on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia
crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my love life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I don't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You need stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regret. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move, can make me move, can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down.
crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You need stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head.
empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mind life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You need stronger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. You guys are watching the Rayuga Cup season number 1. Back again with an exciting day. Here we are for the lower bracket final. That means one of the teams will be there trying to take the spot for the grand finals. What is it going to be? Let's see. I'm your caster Peachy, the voice of the match. Will be joined by Solsky today. Hello, Solsky. How are you doing?
I'm doing absolutely fine, and thank you for that warm introduction, Peachy. And as you said, this is going to be lower bracket finals, and we can also call it the match for revenge for one side of the team because Godlike went into the lower brackets by K9 only, so it's going to be worth of a match. Has Godlike learned from that mistake and will be able to make a comeback in this finals of the lower brackets of the Rayuga Cup Season 1 and pave their way towards the finals of this Rayuga Cup Season 1 and will be one step near to, achieve that 50k rupees? Or Mr. K9, the K9 squad, can again, if they have done it once, they can do it twice as well, and they might pave the way for themselves to go into the Rayuga Cup Season 1 finals. But as we are moving on to the drafting phase, straight up I'm going to ask you, Peachy, what are your predictions?
The usual bands we will be looking forward to, but at the same time, I do feel like Silver's hero pool would be limited a bit right from the game number 1. So let's see what we will be having. Godlike with the first pick this time, they have the leverage to pick something very good. Would be expecting something like a Kalea or a Grog, unless that they are bans, but right off the bat, the carry getting banned. This means there is a probability of the Lord coming up as the first pick.
Yeah, exactly. Now the carry is banned, and in Indian server, basically the carry marksmen are getting huge attention. But you know what? I know I was just watching TNC versus Onic, like PH, like season 17 is going on, and
Yep.
their draft was, their draft was very very unique in terms of what we see in the standardized drafts. So I would like to see like either of the team pull off that, and I will tell you what exactly I just saw. And also look at that. There's a Eve ban, a Zushin ban as well. Yes, both of these are kind of annoying to face against, and you don't want to give away the Zushin or the Eve because I think it's kind of a signature for Bed as well. So let's see. Godl has got a last ban in their first banning phase. Kaja is banned, Carry is banned. I think they might limit down one more roamer, in my opinion. Either the okay, it is a Bakshi ban. Bakshi can either reflex, it can go to Rome as well as, and also Godl with the classic ban. Just the Bakshi is always in their ban list. Let's just see what K9 does here.
Let's see. Let's see. Now the bans, though, I do feel like bans, it is more targeted rather than we seeing the meta heroes getting banned. So that is also another good thing from both of these teams coming in. But God, like they'll have to anticipate one last ban and then decide what they will be going forward for. As you were mentioning, Grok, I think it is one of their signature pick, works very well. But there goes Vance Fanny. I feel like Van can pull up this move maybe into the game number 3 or 4. I have a feeling it won't be banned. Talking about the fan meet, but Godlike Esports, what are we expecting? Is it a Grok? Is it a Kalea? Do you guys want to play for the team fights, or are you guys want to play for the pickoffs in the first game?
Freya. Love this pick. I mean, the Freya is right there. And for the first pick, I think in terms of damage output, they have got their secure hands onto this Freya. And to counteract this Freya, either you go in the XP if you want to go for the 4 views, or you need some instant stun as well. I think Kalea, as you mentioned, is a good pick off for this Freya as well. And maybe a Grog for this, heavy team fight combination. And also in the mid lane, there's a couple of cards open, but I don't think so. They're gonna prioritize mid because Sora is also open, and Sora you gotta pick it. Yeah, I love it. You gotta have that torrent form or your cloud form to just instantaneous stun this Freya. Constant stun is very necessary against Freya. Leomord is right there for our silver. So I'm loving the starting phase for the K9s. Let's just see how Godl is gonna react to it because there is the Leomord, and you know what I was seeing, Peachy. I just saw a Harley jungle played by TNC for consecutive 2 matches, and they won against Onyx. So I would like to see that Harley pick here. But let's see. Okay, there is a Valentina to counteract us. Sora. I think they predicted it. Okay, there is the Cho, and I would like to see Art on this show, or will the rom-com? Okay, there is the Art who is going to play Cho. Okay, I'm loving this draft for now because the pickoffs is there. I think to counteract that's Chow, Kalia, or maybe some instant stun is needed for that Way of the Dragon.
Maybe so, maybe so. Loving the picks as well, Solski. But at the same time, K9 Esports playing it for the team fights while Godl is not. They are trying to push in a little bit more damage while picking up a bit of a countess as well. That is really looking good. But for the side of Team K9, they have gone in for a magic marksman. Now that's gonna be looking quite good. But Harriet though against the Freya will be needing a lot of face. But before we talk about the draft a bit more, let's dive into the ban. We have the Fovius. Now the Fovius, understandable. There's a bit of a dash, but why did K9 opt for the Fovius ban though?
They
Isn't it
could have
supposed to be
gone.
godlike?
Yeah, I mean, as they have already picked short their cards, so that's why they banned the Phobius. They don't want to go for Phobius pick because they now have the Harith, and they don't want to choke down their own goal choices. So they went for the Harith in the first picking phase. But now what's left is their Roamer, and now Roamer is gonna choke. Look at the Kalea ban is there, and also there is Mage is also left because obviously Harith in the mid lane is kind of a menace. Not menace, but it's very, very not very useful in the mid lane. So obviously had gold lane. So I think a mid ban is actually I can see here. Okay, there is a Hylos ban, so they're gonna choke down the roam for Team K9 Esports. So Peekaboo Predator, I think he's the mage. Let's just see how he's gonna
Yep.
react to this picks because Alice is also open, and last time he played Alice against Godel, it was impeccable. And if he goes for Harith, not sorry, Alice, I think it will be a very good pick because right now they don't have instant burst damage to burst down that Alice in the EXP lane. But you know
Agreed.
what? Alice is already you can't pick Alice into the EXP, but maybe a jungle also not. So Alice option is not for K9. It's going to be for Godel. Let's see how they're gonna play out this first pick or the second picking phase. There is a Kadita classic pick for Peekaboo Predator, in my opinion. So let's just see last two picks from Godel.
Definitely would love to see what will be the picks. Now they did target ban each other, which is really looking good and which is really needed. This
YSS
is
is also
the
one.
oh. Yep, that's true. They could go for a YSS talking about Godlike, but at the same moment, team fight wise, I feel like the YSS does much more better now that they have gone in for a single man target. YSS will have to navigate a bit all alone, so they might or they might not opt for that. But other than that, Kadita here, Solskjaer.
Yeah, I like this. I like this Guinevere. they haven't opted out for the Suyu because the Kadita is like there's like instant burst for Suyu, so you go for slight sustain and a CC against Sora in the laning phase. So I think they are going for a team fight comp, and Romcom is gonna play CC. Gotta watch out for that cutting call and Yo-Yo Blitz burst damage. K9 Esports get the last pick as a roam. Again, a pattern. I think usually they opt for roam in the last pick. Roaming here, they might go for maybe it's not a very meta picks, but a Kufra might work here. I think they have a lot of dashes. You can counter the Cho as
Oh,
well,
agreed.
and let's just see. I think they just need a disruptor for this Cho, or they have already a disruptor in terms of Peekaboo Predator and Sora. So you need a frontliner as well as a disruptor as well, or maybe then some instant stun.
Yep, Kufra being not an is just an
Okay, there's a disruptor.
unpopular. Yep, it's an unpopular pick, but looks like K9 Esports will not be going that route. It's going to be a Belleric. Long time no see. I mean, the AoE that he has with his ultimate going to be working very well, but at the same time, he is going to be the front laner. That means he and Sora, the Belleric and the Sora, might be taking too much damage, and that might not allow the back laners as well to be there for the team fight. So, really curious to know how they will be trying to navigate. One side, it's the one-man pick-off when Chao goes in for a kick. That's all. They might not go for a re-engage, and it kind of depends on how the Guinevere and the Freya also comes in for the re-engages as well. There's a bit of a pros and cons for both the sides. Let's see who makes the most of the pros in this match. That's going to be the match number one.
And this Belleric pick, they needed some instant stun. They replied it with a taunt. I think you can count it as a like instant taunt as well because the Wrath of Dryads is right there whenever jumps with a spatial migration. So this new way of thinking, I'm loving this, but let's just see how they execute it because most of the times draft is people say draft is 60%, 40% is execution, but you can make that 40% execution into 100% if you execute your draft well. Even if you have a losing draft, if you execute it well, you might have the upper chances. What's done is done.
Definitely.
We are moving into this finals of the lower brackets. Godl onto the blue, K9 onto the red. First three games to win. Let's see how this unfolds. Both the junglers starting with a standard rotation. They're going for the instant bit clear. They're the G Kundo combo. You gotta watch out for this art right now in the early games because you have the G Kundo, which is actually so valuable in the early phase. There is taunt. Jazz is right there, giving away the vision quite too low. Peekaboo Predator will give the knock up to that art, but again going for some poke region popped up right there.
Yeah, the Chao's main priority would be getting a level 4 as quickly as possible, right before the turtle, trying to get the silver away from the turtle. But there you go, he is already on it, giving up the vision. Funny Valentine onto the top lane, getting too much damage from Fate. Now, the teams, though, I really love how they might be going in for the first blood as quickly as possible. Or is it Bit? Okay. I really thought Bit had a flame shot and he's just positioning himself for that, trying to take it away. But no, is just going to be playing it a bit safe. Now, Silver, though,
Oh,
this time around, is getting a bit of a space in his own jungle. That is really new from what I have seen from the previous matches.
yep, exactly. Did you see that Flicker has baited out by Romcom from to that hidden bush? So there
Yep.
is no Flicker for that cloud or form or torrent form, whichever he chooses to do so. So he is actually now forced to do his torrent form because that's what gives you the most of the range. And this first EXP, sorry, first turtle fight is totally dependent on that Sora because there is such a zoning capability for the side of team Godl, and there it is. They have opted out for not contesting this turtle. Okay, they're playing it safe.
Okay, early game they don't wanna make sure this had it also thus gets a bit of a space. Now they'll have to anticipate. There you go! The Petrify combo along with the rough face takes down Fate. That's gonna be the first blood onto the Chow as well. He's trying to go in. He is level 4, but at the very just moment. But this time around, K9 Esports predicting how Godlike will be moving around.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate for Fate. I think That's what Kadita does. Early game wise, Kadita is just super valuable. But there's a Jikundo combination as well, the way of the dragon onto the Jazz, but Jazz still has his Dryads. But there's the spatial migration onto two people. Peekaboo down. There is the Jazz as well. Dryads is also there. Will pop out that Chrono Dash as well as the Man Force. There's Freya going in with the Valkyrie armor. Fanny Valentine quite too low. There's a Silver trying to get some trade-offs. He will successfully get the kill of the art right there. But what a team fight, what a counter coming in from the side of Team Godl. They will get this red buff as well. Wonderfully played by Team Godl right there into this team fight.
Definitely, that spatial migration was just enough, was just there right on time. But there you go, the teams though this time around Godlike also wants to get that early game advantage. Now for these teams, the early game is really important, and how they will be trying to move, and how they will be getting the advantage as well. This time around, both the tanks are on a same plane. Look at them both being all into the same bushes as well. I really love liking that. But at the same time, we may be expecting another fight. What is it going to be? Who's going to be the one who will be getting that fight?
I think still they have that G Kundu combination, so they have the flicker as well. Look at that. I was saying this only. There was a wonderful combination, but not enough damage. Revitalize was there, underestimating Revitalize and getting punished by the Rough Waves combination. Pit going in with his Phantom Steed as well. Silver quite too low. G Kundu combination onto that Silver. Silver again quite too low. Not enough damage to burst him down. And in the bottom lane, there's the off-camera kill of both of the heroes in the XP lane. Romcom and Hayden Bush on par to par in terms of solo kills. I would like to see some itemization right there, because that was a very, I would say, very close fight for both the side of team. There is the itemization. Golden stuff is the first priority for the God laners. There is Talim Scythe almost up for this Harith. Now Harith is gonna hurt if he gets his Talim Scythe before this second turtle. There's the Vorex as well. Okay, there is in the top lane. We can see Funny Valentine getting zoned out. There's the Chrono Dash as well as the Man Force. Baited out before the turtle, so it is going to be beneficial for that. There is the Dryads of the Jazz as well. There is a Silver going in with the Phantom Steed Cloud form. But in the you can see in the back line, there is spatial migration combination. And the Jikunda was also there, but not enough follow-up. But look at that Bunny Valentine quite too low. Fate going in again. Rough Waves combination onto that Fate and getting decimated. But look at that Rumcom with a trade onto that God laner, Funny Valentine. That was a very close call, but I think K9 gets the upper hand onto this second turtle fight.
Definitely 2-for-1. What a game. Now, I really love how Van is just waiting it out for the spatial migration so that he just catches up on the teams as, unpredictable. So that is really working out very well. Now, Silver this time around into the team fights as well. Since it is okay, there you go, another spatial migration coming in for Funny Valentine, who did not expect that in his own lane, in his own area. Will be taken out into the bottom lane. That is Art getting ambushed as of now. They have to make sure to get it on, but I was saying Silvatas gets the king this time around. Fade jumps in with the ultimate, but unfortunately it's the Art who falls down first, then goes Silver as well. The teams are just trying to make sure to get Fade down as well, but using all of their skills, they are not. Mid lane will be saved, but Romcom though, I think he will be able to chip down just enough so that into the second phase they could take the mid lane down.
Yeah, exactly. What a wonderful, breakdown of this team fights. As well as, Funny Valentine just needs his power spike, because you can't fight against a Freya even after a golden stuff. Freya has the upper hand into the gold lane. And again, the itemization is almost there for the Fate. Look at that. He's going for Corrosion Rush instead. I think he might have opted out for maybe Sea Halberd, in my opinion, because it also works out the same, but he wants that slow coming from the corrosion. So look at it. Okay, there is a Radiant first item priority, then Dominance. No need the hybrid defense zone. Shut down the Peekaboo Predator into the first phase. Peekaboo Predator. Look at the Art going in for the Peekaboo, going for the Way of the Dragon as well. Van doesn't have his spatial migration. Slight miscommunication right there. Costed them out their resources before the third turtle is up. So it's going to be a very close call for the side of Team Godlike Esports. Again, there is full resources available for the side of Team K9 Esports. The turtle dance is up. Look at the combination. G Kundo into the back line. They're trying to zone out the way. There's curtain call as well onto two people. There's a Triad spit out from the Romcom right there. Wonderfully played by the side of Team Godl for this third turtle fight. And now they are focusing on the neutral objectives. Might go in for the mid lane because there is no ultimate, but there is a combination coming in from this Sora Phantom Steed as well. Valkyrie Armor will go for his Cloud Form ultimate. Yes, instant stun on to three people, but there was the bid who gave away the fight for the side of Team Godl right now. Look at say there is not backing down as well. There is a man force Canora dash art quite too low, but has a radiant that will give him the tankiness to survive for now. Funny Valentine again getting the curtain call as well into the mid lane. Nobody falls down, and a lot of resources have been baited out. The team fight goes to Team Godl.
Definitely into the hands of Team God. And look at that. The amount of damage that Team K9 Esports have jumped in, popped in, and Godl L just taking that damage. That is definitely crazy. I really like how Fate is just farming up. He got his main items. He is on the way where he's just getting those turrets down as well. As a Freya, you tend to just jump into the team fights, and even when you're not on the team fight, you are just pushing the turrets, putting a little bit of pressure right there. But Art, though, okay, he's just waiting it out. He's just waiting it out, knowing that his teams are a bit behind. They are taking a bit of a priority onto the creeps, but once again, Silver. Okay, he is getting those assists, okay? I'm not saying, oh, Spatial Migration jumps in. There's a Revitalize on this Jazz, but wait a minute, he goes down. Silver thus gets caught on. Phantom C coming in. He's looking very low. Tries to go for bait, but Fate will be interrupting Silver. He falls down. Sora looking quite low. 1 HP away, but Peekaboo Predator. There is that rough face. No damage taken by Fate. That was just so much how much Godlike are farmed up as of now. Art waiting it out. I mean, like, look at those two members all alone. They don't have a tank. They don't have a EXP laner as well.
I mean, what a wonderful play by Pet. Did you see that he used Riot just before Silver came in with his Phantom Steed and he got this instant taunt and, you know, just seals the day for Team Godl to secure this unital objective that is the Lord. And again, I'm loving this Art, man. Where were you with this Chow, man? You know, you just see Chow as a roamer. Very quite few in Indian meta.
Agreed.
So even if people have low, statistically I think Cho has not a very good win rate even in the MPLs and but still he's a prior pick because he has that ability to change when you go for G Kundo set. It's just so satisfying to watch. As well as Team K9, they were going par to par, but that team fight bit came into the clutch with a Dryad and just paved the way for the side of Team Godl to get his first Lord. But still, the game is not over. Funny Valentine. Again, like to see some itemization. That was a very beautiful team fight from both the sides, but still, Team Godl has the upper hand onto that. But look at that. There is the Winter Crown as well from this Art. Look at that Art. Wonderful second combination. But Riot is on to the point, but there is a control on to the two people as well. Killing spree for Romcom. But wonderful synergy right there. Silver, quite too late to the party. Still, he has used his Phantom Steed as well just to come there and just zone out that Freya as well. Into the top lane, we can see there is the Lord. Shield will pop out. Holy Shield is already done into the top lane. We'll go for the mid-lane tier 2 turret as well. Successfully, there are 5 people. Look at the bed. Has his Sora ultimate. We'll go for that stun as well because he has the flicker. And there is no Dryad. And you gotta be watching out for the Dryad, but they don't have the Dryad right now. Belric. So they might go for a set right there. Look at the bid position. Okay, he's not going in for now.
I can
The
see.
bot
Okay.
lane.
Oh, wait a minute. Silver though pops his Phantom Steed just enough to clear those minions up now. Godlike Esports are putting the pressure. Look at them clearing those minions of trying to take at least one inhibitor. With the Lord, they were not able to. But onto the last team fight, how the Chow maneuvered towards Hidden Bush with the flicker, that was really brilliant. Because when the Lord's coming in, Sora will be trying to distract you, and the Sora was the main priority here. Team Godlike, they know what they are doing. Look at that, making the score 10 as of now. Purely on that objectives, they are trying to raise the gold as well. Now talking about the gold, we be going close towards 7,000 as of now, while Team K9 Esports will have to farm. They are not getting any space to farm. One thing about K9 Esports, I can see the vision with the Beleric, but the problem is the mobility. Godlike Esports have the mobility to get out of his ultimate, the Beleric's ultimate, right before he can just pop it. So that is proving the delay of the taunt. So I can see that if Bellary comes in a bit late with his Wrath of Dryad, but again, there comes a problem how he is also getting targeted. When? Okay. Just a bit of a trial jump. He's just trying to see if anyone's there in the bush who just comes out. But yep, scouting bushes will be the best way right before this Lord.
Yes, and also Funny Valentine, as you said, that vision with the Benedict is not quite happening for us. I think K9 Esports. I would like to also add that Harith is not getting his free hitting zone because he has that damage right now because the itemization is almost you have that core items for the Harith to dash out the damage. But look at that, that's Rose Gold item priority. They don't want to give away the kills to that peak operator, and Van getting the Lord. If you see, he's opting out for the gem. I think he just need 500 to maybe 300, or sorry, 500 to like 800 gold more to get his gem, holy gem. So holy crystal, I guess. So I think they just need to wait out for this Hara to give up, chunk down that front line, and then you can go ahead and chunk down the back lines as well for the side of team, of the side of team Godel. But still, Godl has that pick off capability that they were trying to get into this game, and they're getting it. So I think it is working out for them perfectly. They're getting his point blank G Kundo as well as Way of the Dragon, and it is paved out the road for Team Godl to win maximum of the team fights that has been started by this Art. So Art is very comfortable with pickoffs kind of role. We have seen him Kalia. Look at the Art going in again. There was look at the peak of a Predator. Nobody sensing him out. He is waiting patiently like a Predator, watching out for his prey, but he has to fall back for now because the Lord is right there. They got the top lane in hip with that Lord still going in. There's not much thing happening. Jazz getting his antique onto right time. He has gone antique for I think maybe Freya as well. But there's the Phantom Steed onto people, but there's the Flicker Dryer is onto the point. Funny Valentine with his Chrono Dash as well, giving out the damage. So zoning out the people again. This was a mistake that they were thinking that they will make Team Godel, and they have made it. K9 getting the advantage of that mistake, and two people instantly fallen down. Art just went to in. He didn't even have his conceal. Why he went in? I don't know about that. And now, right now, Team Godel is have to fall back for now because K9 is on a roll for this team fight.
Definitely two down for none. That is K9 Esports. Now I think, but at the same moment, one inhibitor is down from the side of K9 Esports. That is really important that Team Godlike put a bit of a pressure, but taking advantage of what they have in their hands with the less members of Godlike Esports deployed onto the field as of now. They will be trying to take down the mid lane. Mid lane successful. They'll have to push a bit more. Plus, K9 Esports will have to go for the next Lord. They have 40 seconds to farm up a bit. They are trying to close the goal gap as of now, but they'll have to make sure this Sora is a bit protected. Art will be once again going for the Sora hide on bush, but on top of that, it's just 20 seconds left. K9 Esports have to make quick decisions.
Yep, exactly. And but in the previous team fight, as a Dryad was on point for a Dryad, so I think he's getting his blessings from the goddess Dryad, I guess. Anyways, watching out for the itemization. I just saw Funny Valentine just getting his Divine Glaive, so I think he's gonna hurt our Art a lot. So they gotta watch out for that, especially that spatial migration combination. Without that, this freeze, I don't think so. You should make any plays by that. And now Jazz is quite tanky. You can't take him down because you don't have instant burst. So I suppose you shouldn't kill him, but you have the wrong combo. But there is the G-Counter combination. Dryad is also there onto that Funny Valentine, but he survives. There's spatial migration as well, but misses out. Peekaboo Predator watching out for his prey. Okay, there's the curtain call onto two people. Yo-Yo Blitz giving out the damage. You can see Hide and Bush quite too low in the backline. There's a Freya taking down two people. Leo Mord, as well as there's a mega kill for the Rom-Com. Double kill for the trade. And sees the day with a triple kill. Wipe out. Nobody watched out the Freya, and Freya took the advantage. And he just preyed down the Predator, so he has become the apex Predator. And right now, what a wonderful team fight coming in from the side of Team Godl, and they are looking for finishing this game. And yep, they will get this game of one of the best of 5 series of the Rayuga Cup Season 1 finals on the lower brackets. Wonderfully played by Team Godl right in the last team fight.
It's 1-0 into the hands of Team God. Like, what a match though, given the fact that this Freya's damage will be riding high, and they have taken absolute all that advantage. Looks like Bid will be taking the MVP of this match. 209. Look at him. I think this time around, that counterplay of picking up a Valentina really, really worked out very well. And we did see bits and parts where Silver was struggling in his own jungle, while the Hydron Bush was getting targeted quite a lot. And Peekaboo Predator, despite giving such good knockups, yet was a bit, I think with the how much the goal that they were behind, they weren't able to pick it up.
Yes, exactly. And also this, Kadita just falls down a lot in the late game, and that just what we saw in the late game. And also
He
I think he was just kind of making some decision making error. Just use your rough waves onto any people. I guess you should have gone for divine instead of that
no.
gem, or maybe you were waiting for even the slightest squishy heroes. That's just Valentina right there, and you can't burst down the Valentina because she is kind of more mobile, and you're weak against mobile heroes. Just go for the Freya if you have the damage. I don't know what he was thinking in the late game, so in the later part of the team fight, but I think he was quite hesitant. But you know what? They still got, I think, two more matches to make a comeback. Either you
Yeah.
can make this come back into the second game, maybe see, because right now the momentum is with Team Godl, and they played wonderfully well. And I can sense some
You know,
bans coming in from K9 after watching
yeah.
this first game.
Definitely. I don't know, to add about the first game, they needed something of a hero that was a mix of a Khadita and a Lunox. They needed the damage of the Lunox to melt them down, as Team Godlike went in for such fighters who are tanky, who dealt damage. But Khadita's damage was not enough. The Khadita's crowd control was much needed. So I think a mix of that, they could have gone in for something else. Maybe into the
Forza.
next match we may be able to see, but other than that, first match really went very well. That one last wipe out, that was truly unexpected. Second match, what we'll shortly dive into the draft, but other than that, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can also make your predictions about the bands, who's going to take the first kills. Let us know in the comment section.
Yep, exactly. And also, in the last team fight, did you see that curtain call from Romcom stopping that hide on Bush just before his, Cloud Form's ultimate? I mean, that was one point. I think he did it by intentional, so that was very good played by Team Godel. So right now into the second match. First banning phase is up, and as you said, that they needed a damage. I think Kimmy or maybe Farsa. Works great
Oh.
against Farsa. Sorry, great against Kimmy. Sorry, it's great against Freya. So they could have opted out for Kimmy as well. I think they have, as you said, they needed damage of the someone who gives out the damage like Lunox, as well as have the potential to escape like Kadita. So yeah, maybe the either way around is as well. But look at that. That's a Fanny ban right into the first banning phase.
Crazy. Let's see. Now, Fanny, though, K9 Esports will not be opening up that for WAN. Even if they do open it up, they'll have to play on defense. They'll have to play on counters for this Fanny. And on top of that, Fanny's counters will be getting banned off by the side of Team Godlike. So let's wait and watch. WAN's heroes are getting targeted. Now, this time around, it is Bid as well as uh, Peekaboo, Funny Valentine's hero as well. But at the same moment, the Freya ban is much needed. K9 Esports, I don't feel like K9 Esports will be going for the ban. Rather, they will be seeing if the gamble is taken by Godl and would be there to the hands of K9. So let's wait and watch if that's the case or not. Godlike, what are your choices?
I mean, as you said that they're gonna go for other big gamble, but still, I think Godl's Godl has that gamble opportunity because they have got the two picks, so they might go for two meta picks. Either they give out the Freya and get the Valentina and Sora combination for them as well, or maybe they don't want to open up the Bakshia as well, so they will go for Bakshia. Okay, there is the fair ban, so they won't opt out for that gamble that we are doing. But still, the gamble is still on. I think you can still gamble out few more meta heroes that you want. Still, main mages wise, there is Zushin ban, a Eve ban. So for bid, still Valentina is still open, so you might go for that also. So let us see the last ban in the first banning phase for from the side of Team K9 Esports. So they might go for some EXP ban as well, maybe some roamer ban, or maybe a Chow ban. I think. What do you think?
Oh, Chow this time around, I don't feel like we will be getting a Chow ban, but rather than how Team Godlike Esports trying to go for
Oh,
a bit of a
Choi.
team fight. And there is a chance that if Team K9 Esports go for something like a marksman or a mage as the first pick, Godlike can capitalize the Sora. Is the Sora gonna be the first pick, given the fact that we don't see a Valentina getting banned? And Godlike can already play a Valentina once again. It is one of the signature hero of Bid. So obviously picking up the MVP at the last game as well. Did K9 Esports give away the Sora?
I mean, they just did give away the Sora. And as you mentioned, bet his signature pick now, Valentina. Also, Valentina, actually choked down for K9 that if we pick any good ultimate heroes, that Valentina can take it for themselves. So you also get choked down by that also. So Valentina, I think it's kind of a good pick, as well as Sora as well. But I don't think so. I mean, I think so that they pick it in this first picking phase. There's a lot of quite of options open. They might go opt out for
Definitely.
marksman later into the parts, but right now look at the choice there. I mean, come on, man. He's just feeling it himself right now. Okay, there's a YSS right there. Still don't know YSS Gold or YSS Jungle. Left out open.
Let's
YSS
see.
against Claude, I think it's going to be a very good matchup in the gold lane.
Definitely. So let's wait and watch now again YSS along with a Chow. I do feel like it's gonna be a goal lane, given the fact that we do see a bit of the goal lane wise has a lot from the side of Team Godlike. What will K9 respond with? They have to come up with a hero. Will they go for a Kaza though? Kaza can do the same, but the only problem is Kaza won't be having the mobility. Kaza will be getting targeted, and they do have a chance to go for a Guinevere.
Yeah, but and also, I think as you said, Kajal lacks the mobility, and I think he's got not quite a bit tanky. Okay, they left out the Bakshi open this time.
Okay.
I was just wanted to point out that they are not leaving the carry open. They just learned it from the last time. They don't want to give
Yes.
away the carry open, and because they lost because of the carry the last time I fought against K9. So I love that
Oh.
how they learned from the mistake. So I think K9 also learned from the past mistake and now going for that instant, I would say, front line that they can give away to that Chow, and that front line will not get melted if the show goes for those tanky heroes. So I think
Definitely.
Baxia is. I mean, as you see, whenever there's a color pick, you just see Gato in the opponent in the previous meta, right? Because that was the idea because Gato can sustain all that tsunami slam and all things. So right now, I think that's the main point for K9 Esports. And right now, they are just going for the bans. Okay, that's a good ban. I love this Guinevere ban because they don't want to give away the Guinevere to the man
Yes.
Satoru, with the sole exception of Fansar. I'm kidding. That's JJK reference, guys. And also, there is a Zaytin ban. Okay, last two ban. Peach, you gotta ask, what do you think of the last two ban? As well as our viewers as well.
Oh, Guinevere out of the way. I do feel like it's gonna be another something mage possibly, but I think all the main mages are out of the way. Maybe a Lunox since there's no mage, but at the same time, is also good on Lunox. We have seen time by time him picking up MVPs on Lunox, Valentina, and now that Sora is there, K9 Esports can opt for a Valentina. That could be possible. So, oh, what about a Lapu Lapu or even the CC ban? I
I'm
think it's
telling
gonna be
you,
a fighter for
yeah, I guess
Rumkong.
so. And yeah, and I think Yuzhong is still open, and
Oh,
I mean, and the Phobos is also open. Okay, there is a Harit ban. Okay, they banned the Harit, and they will go straight away go for the Valen. They don't want to give up the Valen to Team K9 Esports. Well, they give it away. I think they will go for Valen Team Godl right now, as they don't want to give away the ults to that K9 Esports, as well as you can get any of the ults. You have the Tsunami Slam, for instance, if you go for Valen here. And I think, if you want to disrupt this show into
mm-hmm.
the EXP, okay, there's a Fredrin. Okay, I'm loving, not loving, but actually it's a vibe. I think people forget that Fredin is just a objective machine with his appraiser's wrath, big appraiser's wrath and retribution combination. He can just get anything in his hands. Right now, Fredin as a disruptor, I'm loving this fact because they will choke down the Skalea. As well as they have the Baksha. Baksha is kind of a counter for Fredin in the early game, but there is the Lunox, as you said, will not give away to the bed, and they did. Okay, there's the 4-waste. I love this 4-waste. I was thinking, and I think I said it also, they want the 4-waste to disrupt this Chow, and they got the 4-waste. So,
Oh,
right,
right.
loving the fact that they go for the 4-waste. But I think the execution is going to matter more. Because right now the pressure is on to that Lunox and the Chow.
That is true. That is true. Both the teams they have picked up a bit of a damage while they'll have to give space to the respective junglers and the marksmen as well. Oh my god, is this a god debut on the Rayuga Cup season number 1? My goodness, this hero has been dead for so long that it's just not coming in my mind. And on top of that, Bid has picked up such a heroes. Positioning wise, I have seen Bid time by time playing it so well. So on the god, which has less mobility, is gonna be reliant on so much flicker. He's just gonna play it so safe. How will K9 Esports really go for the backlines? I'm really curious to know. As of now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Godlike Esports with the 1 score onto their hand. While that's gonna be the draft, both the sides really picked out such good heroes. What will we be saying into the game number 2? Really curious to know. Also, please let us know into the comment section as well, and like the stream, guys.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Please, guys, do like, share, subscribe the stream, as well as if you just give us a brief moment of your life, go to the description box as well. Do follow us on all social media panels, the Discord, the Instagrams, the everything you have, and just follow us, and you will get the updates for the upcoming tournaments and this tournament as well. But that's a very good lane clear coming in from the side of Godl, just going in, but there's a Jazz giving away the passive. There's a God, that's a first blood with the help of the God stun as well as his. You know what? I think I just remember that after the Lunox that has the penetration into the mage, I think God is the second mage that gives that much amount of damage in
Yep.
terms of penetrations. That's why they went in for the God, and they don't have a divers, other than the Claude. So I'm loving this God pick, but still, I think he is quite into the bad positioning. Peekaboo British, I think he will not flicker to kill the God. We can see the bottom lane. There's off-camera kill to the rom-com. Quite too, I would say, aggressive into the early parts, and Phobius will give him the punishment that he needs, I guess. So yes, my brother, you need that permission. But you can see in the top lane, there is a possibility for the off-camera kill, but Cloud survives the day for now.
Definitely look at them fate onto the top lane as of now. That's gonna be already a lot of flickers pushed away. Out of the 10, we already have the 5. Now the teams will have to get ready for the turtle. The teams will have to get ready for those the fights as well. We already got the first blood. Both the teams trying to make it the gold eagle as well. But before that EXP round from the side of team K9 Esports. Will K9 Esports go for this Lord once again? Silver still scouting out while Wen tries to get his tags up. Oh,
See, there is the cloud form coming from, and there's a mystic gush from the God getting the triple onto the K9 Esports. 3 players, a triple kill by Bit, follows up by the Romcom's cloud forms ultimate. Beautifully played by the Cyro team Godl. What the heck was that? I mean, that was so quick.
that was definitely quick, but my goodness, the damage though. But okay, top lane looks like Funny Valentine will be coming in a
Look at the
bit
blue side.
later. And once again into Silver's jungle area. There you go. He will be taking down his blue buff in jeopardy. Jazz as well as a Peekaboo Predator trying to make sure that the blue buff will be there, but all the tries will be futile while Art moves away unharmed. Now this is okay. Ron got this time around. Moves and Peekaboo Predator with the flicker. He has to make sure that he is safe. Jazz is also low this time. They are trying to put a bit of a pressure while Bid takes up a bit of a gold from this gold shield. Now Silver will he be successful taking down that purple buff?
I don't think so. Just a time waste for Team K9 Esports Jungler Silver. Still, K9 has that, they're losing out the early games. We can see Tsunami Slam. There is the power of chaos as well. Art just quite to end. But the kill will go towards the Jazz. Still getting some trade-offs. We can see Silver quite too low into the red buff. Now he will take the advantage. We can see the recall has been stalled by Peekaboo Predator. But no! I think he took that red buff. Silver quite not happy with the jungling right now. We can see Rumcom going for the hide and bush. There's a Precious Wrath, Mystic Gush as well. And this Mystic Projectile and Mystic Gush combination is quite menacing to face against if you are playing a slightly less mobile hero like Bakshia. Plus a true damage coming in from the passive of the god. It's going to be very, very hard to face against as we are witnessing right into the game number 2 of this Best of 5 series.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Look at them. These members are all ready for that. And on top of that, Van, if you give this man, the hero, so much damage, so much space, he is gonna deal so much damage. But wait a minute, Jazz comes in. He tries to pick up Art into the turret while Peekaboo Predator looking quite low. Mystic Gush on him, but he burns, goes away. Hide on bush, trying to go for the heroes that are dashing. Wait a minute, the knock up would be so perfect from Art. This time around, that Fate jumps in. Low mana taking up too much turret damage. Goes down into the hands of Silver, but Van keeps on going. His HP is allowing him. His short cooldown is also allowing him. And Funny Valentine coming in at the very last.
I mean, oh my god, that was good. That was such a good play coming in from the side of Team Godl. I think that was a good trade-off. But how the heck does Fate just choke out there? I think he just got too excited. That's why he just misses out with the Mountain Shock. But there's a Mystic Gush as well as Mystic Projectile combination. Rom-com with the Muda. I just call that, Torrent from Ultimate the name because I just love the fact that he just do that in the boxing. But you can see there is the Silver quite too low again. There's a Tsunami Slam onto that one. Just quite too tanky. But he will get down from the third damage. Peekaboo Predator quite too low. We can see he just not in a very good position. Look at the Mystic Injection. Just misses out. Rom-com going in. Misses out with that. But there's a Thunderfall. And he will get down. Shut down to at Lunox. I mean, that was not necessary. But you know what? They're just winning. So they just, they just go inside and then kill that Lunox. They are successful in getting that kill. Or the Lunox might go for the mid lane turret as well. No, they might not go for it because there is members of Team K9 Esports.
Definitely look at them. This time around, Godlike Esports trying to take down too much what they have now. They're giving so much space on how the Fredrin is working around. That's gonna be very, very, very lethal for the side of K9 Esports. As of now, the goal gap is increasing, the kill gap is increasing, while Team Godlike are looking forward to open up the map. Bottom lane gone, mid lane almost been there, top lane I feel like it's gonna be next on the block as well, but Art is already available with this whole team. Crazy, look at that, so Sky.
There is the Mystic Gush, but not enough room for killing. But look at the Art just going to in. Power of Chaos is also there. Art will survive the day. I think Peekaboo just misses out with the position, not able to just give out a little bit more damage to that Art. Just one projectile was enough. I think there is a Tsunami Slam onto that Van, but I think Van is just quite too tanky. Blazing to it as well. Van have to go out, but he will get down with the Lunox. He's Divine Life to the bit right now, and he is giving out a damage with his projectiles right now. Mystic projectiles. And that was 1 for 2 to 8. K9 is supposedly making a slow comeback into this game. Still, they need a heck lot of farm. But there's a Mystic Gush onto that 4vs. Gets down by instant stun. The combination as well. Onto that Silver. And he falls down. He was next onto the chopping block. And now they are going for this third turtle of this game. And they will successfully getting it. And seal the day. Vice has got it. You know what? He said, I got it. So I will take it. And now the mid lane turret is still left. Turret-wise, I don't think so. K9 is in a bad spot. But soon they will, because look at in the top lane. There is a position of the Art. He is into a very good position. And we can see in the mid lane, they are pressing out from all these sides, getting the top lane first turret. And K9 loses out 2 turrets in this game.
This is going very, very heavy from the side of Team K9 Esports. Look at them into the bottom lane as well. The Art goes into the towards the back lane. Hide on Bush as well as Peek of Predator, all waiting on how Art will be managing to push. Funny Valentine does gets targeted once again by Fate. This time around, the level difference between Fate as well as Funny Valentine really speaks volumes. That means Fate can play all alone in his own lane if he plays it out a bit safe. But Silver, okay, finally he gets his own purple buff. With the amount of HP Van has, he look at it, he's all alone, and there is a good chance that K9 Esports, if they go for him, like just for all these kills, they might be able to get him because Hidden Bush, there they got this what I was talking about, and they do it. But at that moment, they lose their neutral objectives. Was it worth it?
Oh, that was a mistake, Gush. But look at the Art. He has the flicker. Will go in for that Pika Predator. No, he won't. Mountain Shocker. There is the Torrid form, Cloud form as well. Killing spree for that Fate. Again, he just two inside. Romcom just barely survives the day for now. Double kill for the Fate Viases and will get the mid-lane first turret as well. Tier with turret. Now I would like to talk about itemization because Team Godl just have this full momentum, but you are gotta watch out. Look at that, no boot priority for that Cloud, just going straight away for Trinity. Now he's going to hurt, and straight away Glowing Bond as well as Divine Glaive for that Lunox. So it's going to be good. But there's a Mystic Gush from Bit, misses out with a Mystic Projectile as well as Injection as well. Gotta watch out for this itemization. Look at that. Okay, they went for Chastise. No brute force for Van right now. Has that Molten Essence for that quick farming speed. And still, I think nobody hopes they will go for the Lord.
They will. I do have a feeling. It's going to be the Lord trying to take down the inhibitor as quickly as possible. The Team Godlike Esports have been very good with their lanes and how they want to put pressure. So maybe at least take down one inhibitor with the first level of the Lord. Okay, but before that, will they be engaging for another fight? Is it much needed? Just because they have just taken down the Lord, will it be a good decision or not? Is going to be answered in just few seconds. But before that, Team K9 Esports have been pushed back a lot. There's going to be a lot of minions coming in. There's going to be a lot of pressure on them as well. And on top of that, Funny Valentine. I would love to get the look at the items once again right before the Lord though, because this minion's really going to boost them. And yep, all the main item is there. Okay, Art goes in for Jazz this time around. But Sora though, what a wonderful damage. He's just providing. Van go try to go in for the back lines, but Silver will be taking down Fate. Bid looking quite low. Funny Valentine low as well. But this time around, it is 1-for-1, and Team K9 Esports will have to go for the Lord.
Exactly. Now I think Team K9 Esports has enough damage to lessen out the casualties from the early game. Because right now we can see only 1-for-1 trade Fate, but there was the biases that goes down. Romcom was quite, I think, was on point, but still Fate manages to get down because of damage coming in, output coming in from the side of Team K9 Esports. And the Cloud form and the Thunder form as well. But that was this Sora. He's going to be making the play in this game, so you got to be very careful about that also. But you know what, K9 Esports is actually playing well around, playing well synchronizationally right now, because we have the Funny Valentine with the full Trinity items. He's going for Malefic Gun. Then I think he might go for the boots. There's no boot as well for Funny Valentine. I think he might has gotten his Malefic Gun. I think he has a range. Look at Romcom. He's into the position, into the mid lane side. 70 seconds for the next Lord. I think I would like to see some again itemization, because right now the execution is totally dependent on the risky execution that I was talking about. Mystic Gush as well, Silver too low. Again, the Turtle's Persinance wasn't enough to tank out, but there is the backline. Funny Valentine gets caught off guard by that Art, and Romcom was there to follow, but we can see Tsunami Slam onto the Van. Van quite too low, will be surviving the day, but he has his suppressors rattled right now. 3 down for none. Team Godl, they might push this into the mid lane side again. That is quite too low response coming from the side of Team K9 Esports. They are closing into the gap into there. There's was the ultimate from Romcom. There is a Mystic Gush as well. There's a flicker onto the Ruby Duty combo. Bit quite too low. Will have to fall back for now. Will be giving up the Mystic Injection to that Peekaboo Predator. And now that was a very close call for the side of Team K9 Esports. Art was there. Silver didn't check that bush. and that will survive the day for now.
Peekaboo Predator, what a genius that Ruby Diddy combo was much needed for the survival for the game number 2. He just made sure that the game stretches at least for 5 minutes more. This time around, K9 Esports cannot contest for the Lord, and they might go in, but I feel like they might be late. Okay, spots out Art looking, goes in, they taken down Van this time around. Doesn't go for the Lord, but he coming up. Silver quite low as well. He is out of the way, but that time around, it is the Funny Valentine who takes a kill. Okay, he's looking quite low. He doesn't have his flicker as
Fate,
well.
Fate.
Double kill into the hands of Fate. 3 members down for K9. Was that trade worth it? They might be able to push in from the side of Team Godlike with the mid lane, but it's just one cannon minion. Okay, wait a minute. Silver though he does get targeted on plate with he manages to shut down that, and there you go, double kill into the hands of him, and Godlike takes up the second game.
What a play coming in from the Godl from starting end of this game. This game number 2 again goes to the Godl, as you said, and they are just one win away from getting this best of 5 series into their hands, and goes away to get their seat onto the finals. But the MVP, as you said, it's going to be for this God. The true damage was insane. Just 3 items. I think 2 items is enough for this bit to dash out the ultimate damage that he needs to, melt down the silver as well as anyone. Still, what a play coming in from the side of team Godel. Unexpected. I'm loving the fact they're going for their, some out of the box draft. I just saw Harley playing into this
Yes.
earlier into this. I was watching MPL. Right now, we can see into our own server. We are seeing these kind of picks. So that was a very wait out pick coming from the Godel, as well as a very, I would say, systematic and calculated play from the Godel's mage. That was just insane. The synergy was insane, as you said. That there was the form giving away the stun Sora, and there was a finisher that was Mystic Gush. That was a bit wonderfully played by Team K9. Sorry, but yeah, wonderfully played by Team K9 as well as Godel. However, Godel takes the win into the second game. Now we will be moving on to the third game very quickly. So I would like to ask our viewers, how do you like this game? This was quite unexpected picks, and this is what you are gonna get into this Rayuga Cup season 1 and into the future tournament as well. So do like, share, subscribe the stream, and do follow us on to all social media panels, the Discord, the Instagrams, the WhatsApp community as well. Do follow us on to all, and gonna ask our viewers as well, how did you guys feel in this game? Like, this game number 2 was completely different from game number 3. Game number 1, game number 1 was slightly, I would say, on par to par level, but game number 2, pure domination coming from the side of Team Godel.
That is true. That is true. Really love the energy coming in from both the sides. But the thing is, Team K9 Esports, they are on a verse. They'll have to make sure they get this game if they do want to stay in the Rayuga Cup season number 1. And on top of that, I think they should be try to go for a bit of a counters. For the last game they did. Yep. With how there was a Fredrin, the Bakshia, really loved it. But the problem was they were not able to farm in their own jungle. They were getting ganked up quite a lot, and that was truly brutal for Silver, and it just kind of impacted Peekaboo Predator as well. He was trying to save up the whole team as quick as much as
I've been
possible.
waiting for too
Those
long.
little bit of engages that he was making, that was really good.
Yep, exactly. And now we are moving on to the third game. Straight away into the first banning phase. This time Godel has the first pick as well as the first ban. Let's see how they're gonna start ban. Because we are seeing a Fanny. Last game the Joy was banned. I think the Joy was banned for
Sir, what's your
making the
command?
space for that Lunox as well as Lord to give out the damage. Funny Valentine tries, but in the last fight, Funny Valentine just I think he didn't expect that fate will just fully commit on him, and he just went down from the to the fate. Right now, carry ban. Godel don't want to give up the carry. There's the Fanny ban again straight away. Quite a classic ban coming in from the last 2 matches. Now, can we see a Cho ban? I'm loving. I want to see the Cho ban because Cho is providing a lot of heck of a dividends for Team Godel in this in previous 2 matches.
That's true. That's true. First 2 matches, it was absolutely a win. Now that Key Team K9 Esports are on a bridge that's just almost falling down, What are they going to do? Are they going to target the Chow or not? Last game they had enough heroes that would be, like had the mobility to get away from Chu. But how the members had those tanky heroes, how the members had the Fredrin, the damage, the XP. It was not all about Chu who was being a bit problematic for the Cyro team K9. So I think they might or might not go for the ban. One last ban, what is it going to be? Is it going to be a Freya? Because Freya is much needed.
Exactly, and I think they might also ban away the Sora as well. Freya, they were trying to, they were actually playing good against Freya. Not only the last engage was bad for Cyro team K9 Esports. I think still Cho is open, not giving respect to Cho still. So they might have a game plan to shut down that Cho. They went 4 years to shut down that Cho, but didn't happen. Quietly happen. You see how they're gonna play into this third game. Last
Yep.
man for the side of team K9 Esports. Yeah, it's going to be Sora.
Oh,
Sora paved the way for that god to provide dividends. So it's Sora right now. First pick Freya might go towards the team Godl, and K9 Esports still have the chance to counteract that Freya. Let's just see how this plays out. Freya is open in the jungling. There are plenty of things open as well. Bakshay is also open. But I think Bakshay is very better into the counter picks and as well as the Fredrin as well. Leomord is open. And generally, Leomord, Suyu, Bakshay, Fredrin is generally left out open. Into the mage spot, there is the Zushin that is open. They opt out for
okay.
Freya. They are going to trade out that Zushin for Freya.
Okay, that's gonna be a bit problematic. Now the Zushin is open as well. While you're talking about Freya, it's gonna be a good pick because one Freya, but Freya does have a bit of a attack speed a little bit higher than the Zushin. That's gonna be a bit skeptical for me. So I do wanna see how they will be trying to get it on. But other than that, what is going to be that another pick? Both the sides have taken equal amount of gamble with the Freya as well as the Zushin. Loving that, but at the same time, Grok. There you go. We are finally getting a bit of an action from the Grok.
Yep, exactly. And the Grok is right there. Still, the Cho is open. I don't think so. He's going to pick out Cho in this match right for now. Right now, Bait and Art, as of the second pick, okay, they will go after Cho. Three-match Cho regularly in this best of 5 series. This is the third match we are seeing Cho. There is the Baksha, and Baksha against Zushin is actually better because Zushin gets worn out by her mana whenever she,
True.
gets knock up this Baksha. So they to counteract that they went for CC, and they might be a flex pick for CC as well. They might go into the EXP or maybe the gold. Still, Claude is still open into the gold. Granger had it, but I think Godel is gonna ban Cho, not Cho, but Claude as well as the Funny
Okay.
Valentine's hero. And now let's
Yep.
just see in the EXP part. In the EXP part, okay, they just show out. They show out their jungler. Eve hasn't been picked out, and okay, Eve is banned. So I think there will be a gold ban for the side team. Godel, I guess.
Highly possible, highly possible. Let's look at what's going to be there. Eve out of the way. That means Team K9 Esports does not want any interruption. There is a bit of an we might be able to see Gatot Kacha as well, but it looks like highly unlikely with how there's a Grok, how there's a Chow, there's a Bakshia as well. Now that there's a Bakshia, what will K9 Esports pick up as a counter? Will they be going for the Lunox once again? There's CC who can actually melt down a bit as much as possible onto the EXP lane. But for the mid lane, is it going to be something of a map control hero, or is it going to be something on a damage?
They're still leaving out the Valentina, so they might get the tech charge for themselves. Team Ordel. Okay, the Suyu is banned. They don't want to give out the Suyu. Suyu could have been a potential threat. Right now,
Oh,
Leomord is open. Leomord is not a very good play against this Bakshia. Jungling is slightly choked out. Claude is still open. They think Claude can be countered by Freya, and actually does. So Kimi, they banned out the Kimi. They don't want to give over the Kimi to Bid. Still, Bid has quite a big hero pool.
that's true.
For K9 Esports, Right now, the best thing that they can take is if they are not sending a CC into the gold lane, might go not they should not go opt for Harith because Harith is still we saw in the first game it wasn't a good lane against this Freya. So they might go for some DPS marksman at this point. Okay, they will go for the Harith. They've got for comfy. Still, they gotta manage out there. They have two magic heroes. In the jungling part, they can't take two magic heroes. But for the side of Team Godl, they have the jungler, they have the gold, they have the roam. So need to see what they're gonna pick.
Let's
Okay.
see. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, Cyclops. That is definitely crazy hero that we are looking forward for. Godlike Esports onto the mid lane. They have been coming up with such unique heroes right from the game number like one, and that is looking quite well. But at the same moment, will the Cyclops work though? Again, Cyclops will be up with a bit of a limited mobility. That will that work for the side of the Godlike Esports?
There is the alpha. Okay. Alpha for maybe Bakshia, melting on the Bakshia as well as bursting down this Freya as well as the Chow. So far, so forth. For the DPS side, I think Team Godl has that kind of a damage that can he using give out continuously because of this Cyclops. And being a Cyclops main, I think this is a very very par to par match for Cyclops. So let us see how
Okay.
this played out. Actually, because Cyclops, I think he needs one enchanted and as well as some anti heal. Then he gives out a
Yes.
lot of damage. So let us see how it plays out for Cyclops as well. Might we see the early game aggression is always going to be there because you obviously are playing against the god.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But my goodness, the picks though, the picks are really, really good. It's been some of the picks we have not seen in such a long time as well. Talking about the Lucas as well, been not preferred at the jungle for so long, but God like Esports have picked up for their match point. So this is going to be interesting to see how they will be trying to do and how will be trying to win because K9 Esports will be pushed towards the bridge that is falling down. Oh, wait a minute. Art is on the Bakshia this time.
Okay, that was a Bakshia Rome and Lucas Jungle.
Yes.
And that's going to be the Chow EXP. Okay, I think it will be
Crazy.
good. But there is the bit who is getting choked down, the Cyclops, giving out a little bit of damage right now. Are just giving out the last lane clear that he needs because you don't want to give away the free hitting zone for the Zushin. This is the third game, guys. It's going to be a make or break thing for either the team. Either they will come back from K9 Esports or Godl will win the series with 3-0, a clean sweep. In
Really
terms of
curious
draft
to
wise,
know.
I think early game wise, Team K9 as well as Godl are on to par level just because of the alpha charge as well as uh, this the Cyclops because he is gonna give a kind of a continuous damage. He just needed enchanted, and especially after the enchanted magic power buff, he's gonna hurt like hell. Let's just see how it how again this is not a good matchup in the
So let's see what is it going to be. Who's going to be the first blood? Once again, Freya deployed into the hands of God. Like first match, to give a little bit of a recap, they did win it out with Freya. That they went out for an absolute wipeout. But okay, Art this time around looking a bit low. Bid might be picked up as well by this Zushin. Other than that, the teams are looking forward for the turtle.
Exactly. Still, there is an on to that Naruto, onto that silver. Silver quite too low, doesn't have his alpha charge, and Will falls down right now. There is a knock up from Sushin by that lantern flare, and Romcom quite too low, but will survive the day for now. But you can see there is the ultimate now. Two from the side of Team Godil's van, and he will take down that hide and push. Not in quite good position to deal out damage as well as his curtain call as well. He didn't even use the curtain call. He thought he just accepted his fate because okay, there's the Jikundo as well as where the Dragon combination. There is the Crimson Beacon. Romcom quite too low. Speed is also quite too low. Art is also low, but Silver doesn't have enough damage right now. Not enough sustain. But there's a curtain call onto two people. Van also quite too low. Again gets caught out, but there's the Van going in again. He survives. Hidden Bush also will fall down, but he will get a trade onto that art. What a play it was from the side of Team Godl. But K9 getting the one kill, but still the team fight goes to the side of Team Godl.
What is happening? My goodness, 7 kills already picked up in a span of just few minutes. This is definitely crazy coming into the hands of Godlike Esports. They are trying to open up the CAC right from the minute number 1. So, yep, that is really working out very well. And this round all alone. He was trying to get, annoy Silver once again a bit, but that attempt was futile.
That was very close call, but there is a star lockdown, there is a planetary attack as well, and temporal ring as a emblem set is quite, I would say, interesting for the bid. It's just like his abilities will just come online like that only. I mean, temporal ring doesn't have a very big cooldown, so
Yes.
you gotta watch out for that as well. Gotta see some itemization because right now team Godl is on a roll, but there is a chrono dash as well as a man force,
Oh,
but doesn't have enough sustain to sustain either of the player or the side of team Godl's damage. And you can see there is a corrosion site that has been bought by Priya, so he hasn't opted out for the first pick gold and stuff. So I think he is taking his time. But there is a peekaboo creator going in with the Zushin, has his lentil flare up. There's the passive as well, doesn't proc out the passive. But there's a Silver just getting his hands, but there is Alpha Charge. But I don't think so. He will be surviving the day for now. But because there will be a gank on him by the 3 people, mega kill. There's a lockdown as well onto that CC, giving out that planetary attack. I mean, that's a quite good name for the ability that he has. Now there is again a tech charge onto that Van. He is getting too low. He will getting onto the turret as well. Van again quite too low, but he will survive the day for now. Again, Art is being a menace. Tortoise Persinence is also there on for Art. So he will sustain quite a bit damage as well as giving out the shield reduction that he gives out with the passive. Right now, onto the second turtle, Team Godl. They have the full space of the map.
they do have that. Look at that objective wise from the game number 1. They have proved that they are the ones who want that turret, who want that lords as well. But at this time around, what will K9 Esports do different? They did pick up something different, but mid lane Zuchin will be targeted. That was truly unfortunate. But I think how Godlike has gone in for that kind of a mobility, it just works out so well. But oh, and almost getting that once again.
Yep, exactly. And also, I think right now the Vorax is up for the Silver. He just needs to go out full defense right now. If Cyclops is giving you trouble, just go for Radiant Armor instead of Oracle. Oracle you can go later. But there is the Valkyrie Armor, Tech Charge as well. Funny Valentine doesn't have his ultimate. That's the Chrono Dash. He's just giving out the damage. But there's a Purify as well. But Valkyrie Armor is too thick to penetrate. And right now the R will fall down. There is blast from the Ninetales Naruto. Double kill by that blast and double kill for that Freya as well. There is the mid lane lockdown, and they just want to go for the mid tier 2 turret into the 6-minute mark. And that's quite amazing because there is a curtain call, the slight overextension. Again, hidden push, giving out the damage, unstoppable for the Spades. He is on a roll right now. I would like to see some itemization from the side of Team Godhills as well as K9s because we can see there is the Enchanted, and I think he is going for maybe a Wishing Lantern, I suppose, or maybe he's going for something else. But there is the barrier, but not enough damage to take down Art.
Once again, mid lane taken down. That means they'll have to make sure to get that turrets protected. Okay, Fate also tries to do something, but this time around, Team of K9 Esports will be fast enough to respond just in time. But the problem is the kill difference. The goal difference is gonna ride up. Okay, there comes the kick on Funny Valentine, taken down. No team members right ahead. Silver getting his purple buff. Almost there. Romcom this time though, look at them. They are playing on a team fight. They're just making sure Fate is the one who will be taking down the turrets and just putting that pressure on to the other team members.
Yep, exactly. And I think Right now, Team K9 just needs to wait for the power spike of Funny Valentine, as well as its Alpha's ability to reach dash out 2 damage to either of the player. But there is a tech charge to
Oh,
escape Alpha charge on 2 people, and there's a Crimson Beacon, but a suicidal kind of a thing from Peekaboo Predator. Look at the damage coming in from the side of from this pit, and he is going in unstoppable for Fate. There's a lockdown to that Grok, and 3 people just like that went down from the side of team K9 Esports, and Team Godl just dominating this game like, I mean, it's just like bread and butter for them.
what is happening? Look at them one by one, and Team K9 Esports are getting melted down while the team, team Godlike Esports are trying to make sure to get their damage up. They are just trying to get that domination on, and they have succeeded in that. And on top of that, it is how one or two members there in those team fights, they doing those damage, soaking the damage as well, and being so successful. Look at that art. He's the one to the front lane doing a bit. Look at that, taking down too much damage. Romcom jumps in, he does makes a cake onto hide and bush this time around. He got down Silver as well as Funny Valentine. They try to scramble around, but Funny Valentine will be quite unfortunate to fall down onto the backline. Spade jumps in along with Van as well. Now members one by one, and that leaves Jazz all alone, and his members all gone away.
My god. My god. That was just domination, utter domination coming in. And I just saw Sky Piercer. Yeah. I was wondering who is this sneaking out Sky Piercer, and there he is. There he is. That's going to be Cyclops with a Sky Piercer. Meanwhile, I like to see that these fights that had taken by Godl, they are winning them 100%. Like, that was
Yes.
almost a 90% wipeout towards the team K9 by Godl. So K9 right now, they just need to wish for a miracle, right? Because they are behind 10k. To come back at this point, you just gotta play very, 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 carefully, and wait out for the mistake that might be happening by Team Godl, because right now they are just dictating the flow of this game from 1 second to this 10 minutes mark of this game. But we can see there another engage from Chow. Okay, that was a slight heart attack for the side of Team K9, because they just saw Chow coming in for them.
That's true, that's true. Look at them this time around once again. You are seeing how the team members are not getting the chance to farm in their own lanes. That is quite unfortunate, but at the same moment, the Lord's gonna jump in. This Lord is gonna be a bit problematic on how the team members have a lot of damage. Okay, oh, wait a minute. Okay, Zushin does get interrupted by the Cyclops, but the Lord will be taken down quickly. Chow trying to go in. Silver manages to make down Jazz, will be taken down. Romcom taking on 2 extra damage, will be falling. 2 members are down, and that makes 2 into the hands of K9 as well. But wait a minute, Van as well. That was just too much turret damage. As yep, you were talking about a miracle. I think the K9 Esports did get it on. No, Silver once again jumps in. The flicker will be problem, and 480 gold out of Cyclops. That is crazy.
The gold lead was 10k, now it just went down to 6k. 4k gold just went towards the team K9 Esports in this very team fight. There's the Fade, just quite too much, and he has the Valkyrie. Ama will to escape. I don't think so. Silver, I think he might go in for that. Art is there to just back him up right now. So I think this time, okay, Art is just quite to in. There is the Zaman Force Konodash. He has the damage right now. There's a wild charge onto the fight. Will have to fall back for now. There's a Naruto going in with the blast. Double kill for the CC. And now the Lord is going to be up in 65 seconds. They might be able to take advantage and get that mid lane turret tier 1. Because look at the Chow. He might go and cut down that mid lane. Another waves, I guess. I think, but I don't know what he's thinking. Rumcom, hello. Your team is dying. Hello, come here. And also, that was a very, very good team fight coming in from the side of Team K9 Esports. Gold lead again, charged down to 4k. Again, man, just quite two in. Cut and goal onto 2 people. Alpha charge. Joe also went in just to give away some damage. No, so just to disturb something, but Romcom will recall right now. Okay, close call for Romcom. The gold lead is just boils down to around 1.5k. from 10k to 1.5k. 8.5k goal just won by team K9 Esports in recent team fights.
That is true. That is true. Look at them. They're trying to push down as quickly as possible. They are trying to track down a bit of a time before the team Godlike Esports will be having maximum members on their side. Look at them sweeping up creeps as well. That is much needed into the hands of team K9 Esports. Lot coming in. They want to go in at the spots. Are all the members right there? What are they going to do? Are they going to go all in or not? Or is it look at them not taking on too much damage. Will be taken down. That is gone into the hands of Silver. The Lord is there. When jumps in with his ultimate, but wait a minute, he's looking a bit low as well. While Jazz falling down, Silver trying to get out, but no, that will be a unfortunate incident for them, and they have to lose their Lord.
That was such an unfortunate thing, but that was art sacrifice that just gave us the vision for this rom-com, as well as a team fate, as well as a bed, as well as the one for whole other Godl's member to pay out the necessary set that they needed. That was a very clutch gameplay coming in from the one, just dashing out a little bit of damage from his blast, as well as his Naruto form, the Ninetales forms, and there was Bed who just finishes off everyone with his planetary, as well as the lockdown that he has the damage right now. The Sky Pierce is also with him. I think it might be approximately around 40 stacks. They just say 40 stacks. He might have 40 stacks right now, so it's going to be very, very difficult for team K9 Esports to defend this Lord. I hope they will do it, because the tech charges, they also have the necessary resources to defend this time. Funny Valentine actually have the damage right now. There's the Oracle right now into the later part of this game. Melt down the Lord quickly. Might go for mid lane inhibitor, but you can see there the possible engage from Art Turtles. Persinance again getting melted down by either player. There the Sky Pierce are procced out, but no, 3 people down. Fate is quite too low. Have to fall back. Will get a mid lane inhib as well. Again, 2 playmakers, that the Art and the Romcom, will fall down for now. I think they are having a trouble to finish off this game, because they just, I think, kind of threw you into the early parts when they were taking too much fight into their turrets.
Definitely look at them. These members, though, they are scrambling as of now. They do have damage. Talking about K9, but they go in with the flicker. Bait does get strapped out. That was brutal coming in from Jazz there to try to push in towards the mid lane. There's only 2 members left, Fate as well as Van, who are very close range as of now to take down those minions. Okay, Van goes in for a bit of a distraction, but does get taken down. That's killing spree for Peekaboo Predator. But in that distraction, the minions will be lost. Romcom also tries to close off the path, tries to make a play, but I think him being spotted out, he has to play a bit defensive. Mid lane taken down. What are they going to do? Is it going to be an members led bit as well? They won't be coming in as quickly as possible. The Crystal is getting targeted. Art is there onto the front lane. A Silver is taking so much damage, and Art falls down. Is there Fate left out? But the lack of minions, they won't be going over. Once again, he tries to go back.
No, Fate!
Unstoppable. Fate looking quite low, and that's an absolute wipeout. While Van just comes in, and Peekaboo Predator, they manage to keep control of their own as well. But did you just see the damage? They are melting it down, and K9 Esports, they got their miracle.
This might be a grave mistake for the side of Team Godl. I mean, what the heck were you guys thinking going inside that turret? I know you were winning, but as I said, they are waiting for you to mistake, and you just made a mistake, and you just get cost by 1 victory that will go towards the team K9. Because I mean I would like to hesitate for a bit, but you know what, it was, they just made it for themselves, made this hard for themselves, Team Godl. Also, I think this will go towards the game number 4 right now. Team K9 just make a comeback right now, and also I think that was very unfortunate for the side of Team Godl. They just underestimated a lot of things coming in from the side of Team K9, and that curtain call onto that wall toward the side of Team Godl's blue buff wall, blue buff side's wall, that was on point. That was what a wonderful curtain call. Deserved MVP for hide and push. Paid out the way for this team. Plus the follow-up coming in from the side of Team K9's members was just insane. And that last, the last team fight, they had the tempo, and just Jazz just, made the tempo more higher. So they just got the more higher tempo and they just won this fight. And look at the silver. Am I seeing an enchanted talisman onto the silver's build? Okay, Silver, I see you.
Oh, well, I don't think that might be a just the last moment pick might be, but other than
I see
that,
you, Silver. I see you, Silver. Okay, okay, Silver.
my
Okay.
my goodness, what a game! K9 made a comeback now again, but they'll have to make sure to get another comeback if they want to stay in this tournament, get towards that grand finale or secure a spot onto the grand finale because the stakes are getting higher and higher. And on top of that, what a game!
Actually, man, that was such an insane play. But we were straight away going towards the fourth match. But before that, I would like to ask our viewers. Again, this is a request from my side, as well as Peaches. Do like, share, subscribe the stream, as well as follow us onto all social media panels. I, Solski, along with Peachy, will be with you guys onto the chat. We are seeing your chat every time because it's when you have a two-way conversation, it feels like you guys are also included with us. Actually, you guys are included for these exciting matches, and we will go towards the fourth game. Before that, Peachy. Okay, we are into the. I mean, that was very very unfortunate for Team Godl right now, but you know what, K9 has got the grip. Let's just see how it plays out into the fourth game.
That's true. That's true. Let's see what we will be looking forward to. These teams are all ready for the game number 4. Once again, Godlike are on a match point. That means if they manage to win this game, they will be securing a spot in the grand finale. And if they don't, we know it will be Team K9 Esports. Other than that, really loving the energy that is coming up from both the teams, especially K9 Esports, who just made a good comeback now once again. Will they be K9 Esports, they are not afraid of the Freya this time around. So let's wait and watch what we will be looking forward to. Now, onto the same note, there is the Eve out of the way, and with the Eve out of the way, I feel like we will be looking towards more tanky heroes coming in. So, yep, K9 Esports, they will be trying to go for the same. Now, Kaza out of the way, the carry out of the way, Claude, maybe or maybe not, they go for that. I do want to see the Bakshia, the Chow getting banned as well, but no, it is just few of the assassins that Team K9 have been constantly banning from that game number 1. Now that we are up for K9, I think the bans are being a bit predictive for them. And once again, Godlike Esports took a gamble on that Zushin. They kept the Zushin open, and it is Team K9 Esports who will be taking that advantage. But at the same moment, giving away these two heroes, that is truly brutal. What are we looking forward for? One side, it is Freya, who can deal so much damage. The second is the Sora, who is working so good with the team fights. So I think it's gonna work out so well. And with that, K9 Esports, Funny Valentine, once again with his Harith, no spirits has been lost for such heroes. So he is working with that hero. Now we are looking at CC as well. Now CC last game, Hiron Bush did take up a MVP. It just was there. I think during the late game where CC picked up a lot of damage, it was working out very well. And how the CC was positioning, and on top of that, let's not forget the last few team fights where Jazz was giving such an amazing balls and the tectonic charge. It was working out very well. So let's wait and watch. And with that addition of Zatian, how is this team fight gonna look for Godlike? Because Godlike, they are not opting for one man pickup anymore.
Yep, exactly. And I think the addition of this 18, you got the global ult, and now the two matches this Zushin was open. K9 again opted out for this Zushin. And to counteract that into the mid lane phase, again, Bid not going to try any other shenanigans, mate. I'm just kidding. And straight away going for the mid apex. And right now they got the Sora, they got the okay, how the heck they got the Sora, the Freya, and the Zatian. To counteract that, they're still going for Harith. They're just for the comfy, for that funny Valentine onto that gold lane. He is providing dividends onto the late game part. Right now, Fredrin is there. Okay, the Fredrin got banned out. They don't want to give up the Fredrin. They banned out the Guinevere. Right now, still the Cho is open. They might not go for Cho this time. Might go for some setter. Rome again. The last match the Grok was there. I don't see any Grok ban as well. They might go for the Grok as well. Let us see how this plays it out. And right now, I can see they are picking. Okay, now they have the opportunity to pick out a jungler. They might go for jungling as well, team Godl. Or in terms of jungling, they might go for the last pick because they haven't given the bid the last pick this time. They might go for a roam. Grok is still open, Kalia is still open, Kaja is banned.
Yep.
I think they're gonna give Art the last pick. Okay, there it is, the Harley I was talking about, and there he is. There it is, the Harley. And yep, they're gonna give the Art the last pick.
Interesting picks for real coming in from all these sides. I wasn't expecting that, but other than that, that is also another good picks that we weren't expecting from the side of Team God. Like all right from the game number one, they really, you know, they are just really making sure to surprise us and the audience as well. So yeah, entertainment wise, Godlike 10 on 10.
Actually, entertainment wise, a 10 and 10, as well as I think K9 is not having any I would say experimenting picks. Not experimenting, but I think God has practiced into the scrims, and I actually am very in contact with the Godl as well. So they usually do a lot of scrims, so that's why they are actually using it right now. So I was expecting a Harley pick right now. TNC played it Harley 2 games and they defeated Onyx PH. Right now, I think God will have that burst damage with the Harley and the Freya. Freya into the gold lane still has the upper hands against this Harith and Hiron Bush. And Hiron Bush, Zushin is also there. So I'm going to ask our viewers as well. Isolski will have to ask you guys, how do you think about this fourth game? Will the Godl takes a win and will win this finals of the lower brackets, or will K9 will come back with a second win and we will go towards the game number 5? And also, I think in terms of draft wise, the burst potential is a lot with the Harley coming into the draft. And so also, so you got to look out for Zushin getting burst down, because Zushin is kind of weak against burst damage, as well as if you are using your Zushin, you are like more of a fighter, semi-fighter rather than being a mage. So
True.
I would like to see some changes in the build as well. Might go for the brute force in terms of not getting burst down too quickly as a mage.
Let's see what is it going to be this time around. Even Godlike has made their changes towards the draft. They are also coming up with a new draft showing us what they are capable of. But Godlike, K9 no less as well. It's gonna be Godlike once again towards that match point. Let's see if K9 Esports make their comeback once again. Bid with that damage early on. But Art, though, we have seen him time by time playing that Grok, so it is like a signature pick for him. So, what is it going to be? The Tectonic Stars is going to be very lethal.
Actually, and the Deadly Magic coming in for the van is also going to be very lethal. So, they will opt out for bursting down this Jazz into the first fight and, stepping up to melt down either with, either the Silver, because he will be coming into the front line. That is the main game. The Romcom just getting too low against the CC. I think it was other way around also in second game, I guess. But there is a first blood. See, I was telling you, they just opted for this Harley. Harley will look at... Okay, there is again going in with his space escape. So that was very close call. Again, the first blood will go towards Team Godl. Remember, guys, this is a match pointer for Team Godl as well. So they will look out to finish this game early. They don't want to give out the 5th game. But K9, as they are right now, so they have a little momentum on their side in the last game. So we are seeing this as I would say, a collateral thing for K9 Esports. Getting that momentum from the last game helps them a lot, so we are seeing that into this game, especially this hard and bush. They're actually dominating the lane for now. When you're lane phase, but we can see Harley going into the top lane side. Might go for the deadly magic combination. Will he go in? Hide and Bush has that vengeance to cut down that damage coming in from that van. Again going in, but he has that vengeance that I said, so he is quite too low, but will survive the day for now. But you know what? Huge resources has been baited out. Van going in for that gold, still level 3. He has missed one vengeance. Romcom is not level 4 yet. We'll start the turtle right now, but there is a slight... What a good barrier coming in from Grok right there.
Definitely look at them. They're getting ready for the turtle as of now. To jump in, but he knows because it's gonna be a problem. But Sora with an absolute godlike set. He makes a play just with the first one to fall down along with hide on bush. There you go. Silver is struggling to keep up with the damage that they are showing as of now. Turtle, what is it going to be? There's a good chance that it's gonna be 50-50, and it is Silver with the turtle in their hands. They let go of the turtle. This time around, Van did not get a chance.
Yes, actually. And that was a very close call for the side team. Godl, they were so low. Once I thought that they might be a comeback, but there is the bait who doesn't have the mana. Will fall back with a flicker. Not even his passive that has been procced out. Man looking for a target. Might go for again a CC because CC kind of weak against burst heroes. So you gotta burst down that CC first with your deadly magic. But you know what? Team K9 Esports actually playing it out really well into every team fights. There is a funny Valentine that is coming into the gangs from the bottom lane side, even along with the Fate. So matching out the rotation to that Freya. Freya is actually one of the heroes that is high on lane clear, as well as getting that. Okay, there might be a possible gang. There might be a Phantom Steed as well, but there will be a bait out of that Valkyrie armor. Fate again too low. We have that Corrosion sight right now. Funny Valentine quite too low. Will fall back with the Zaman Force as well as Chrono Dash. That was I don't know why Silver didn't engage with there.
Not quite sure. I do feel like they might not just wanna give up a bit of a kills or maybe a bit of a confidence, so that they would just try to wait it out, try to get the items in your hands. But
Art?
wait a minute, Art looking quite low as of now. It is going to go into the hands of Silver. I think if the team members of Team K9 takes one or two members quite low, they do have a chance with the Silver, because the passive is gonna be very good. But okay, onto the bottom lane, Fate will be playing it very, very safe.
You can see in the top lane side there is a possible gang towards that hide and bush, but he might go for the blue buff as well. Van is looking out for something, and he might get his hands onto Leo mod. Okay, he senses it out. Very good game sense coming in from Silver again. Magic. Okay, that was not necessary in my opinion. I think he just missed out his... Okay, there is the barrier from that Art. Will delay this turtle. The turtle dances up. We can see funny Valentine quite too low. Valkyrie armor. Jazz again going in. 5-man. Okay, no, 4-man set coming in from the Romcom. Phantom Steed also there. Turtle secured by Harley. Freya is having a free hitting zone. Taking down the damage onto the K9's player. Freaking operator quite too low. Van getting the kill onto that Zushin. And just like that, 4 people down. Flicker. Torrent form. Okay, that's a plus point. Funny Valentine just accepted his fate. That's a pure wiped out coming in from the side of Godl. That deadly magic was just a deadly magic by Van Satoru.
Make it 5. Godlike with another wipe out early as minute number 5. Crazy gameplay from Godlike, and as they are opening up the map once again, really putting a lot of pressure. Fantasy coming in for Fade. This time around, Silver along with Jazz are already up, but Art responding right on time. But wait a minute, Godlike also trying to cut off their exit path as well. I really like that Fade jumps in. There you go. The Tectonic Stars will be there. ATM's ultimate trying to interrupt them. Sora! My goodness, Funny Valentine unable to do anything. It's a double kill. Bid, I think that ultimate is just crazy enough. Silver once again goes in for the Phantom Steed. There's no minions. He's trying to get out of the way, but so much HP that Godlike have. They are in the turret. Silver manages to get away from them, but as Godlike works, they are taking those turret damage one by one.
That was very unfortunate for the side of K9 Esports, but that art coming in clutch with a tech charge as well as barrier. Wonderfully played by Team Godl Esports. Right now we can see Van spotted out with the space. Let's skip with the space. And Team K9 Esports, I would like to see some itemization from their side because they need some anti-heal right now. Very, very much needed. They still haven't bought it, so I think he's just rushing out. Crimson. I think Elegant Gem could have been not a very priority item for now because as they are losing the team fights right now, should have rushed uh, that anti-heal. Funny Valentine got his first item. Starlium Side still needs 2 items more. I think Funny Valentine's, if... Oh, there's a Radiant Armor. I don't think so he's gonna hurt Grog as well. So I think he still needs 2 items more. Instead of Gem, I think... Okay, there's a shutdown onto that fan, but there's a Mega Kill. And there is a Thunder Form as well. Heaven's Fury from Rumcom. And will have to escape right now. And he managed to escape as well. But there's a Flicker, Tech Charge. Hidden Bush going in with his Yo-Yo Blitz. Vengeance is on. There is the Valkyrie armor as well. Not a good place. A barrier onto point. Funny Valentine will have to fall back. I don't think so. He has a dash right now and will falls down. Killing spree. Okay, Flicker dash onto that CC. Again is fallen down as well from the hands of Fate. Fate is deciding the fate of Team K9 Esports. Random sheet on the mid lane, but there's the Storm Mind from that Rom-Com. Unstoppable for Fate as well. And that will seize the day for Team K9 Esports as Godl has again won this team fight.
My goodness, Godel, and the way that they're pushing along with Fate, it is working out so well. What are they going to do now that the teams is just out there dealing so much damage, taking down objectives? Okay, if they don't give Van the space, I think once again Silver can take up. But the team though, they are all up into that river area, making sure this time Van will be the one with that space. And Team K9 Esports will have to go for the defense.
Yep, exactly. And you know what? What the thing is, the deadly magic. Actually, this Van is actually baiting out a lot of resources by using his deadly magic, and deadly magic has usually like 25 seconds cooldown. So it is up whenever the team fight is going on. So you gotta watch out for that as well. So it will be a lights out. Look at that. Look at that. He's going in deadly magic right there. We'll be using his cards. I will have to fall back for now. DC, that's what I was talking about. Again, baited out the resources. We can see in the top lane getting some trade-offs. Sora catches out the Funny Valentine. Will he go in with this torrent form? I don't think so. He will. He'll just cut down the lane. You can see the possible team fight. Look at the Silver. He might again going for shutdown of the Van. He's into the position. He still has that space escape. And right now, let's just see how it's going. There is so Sathian ultimate got out. That there will be a very unfortunate for Silver, as well as there was a deadly magic onto the Zushin. She doesn't have the Crimson Beacon. They knew that, and that was what I was talking about. You have the deadly magic up again, even before that ultimate that has been procced out by Peekaboo Operator is not still even up. Look at the Van again going in with the deadly magic. Jazz this time onto the next shopping block, but he will survive with the region, and he has with that, glorious pathway. Look at that. He's just going in and coming out. Right now, looking out for this mid lane inhib. I think he might. Okay, there's a Fade going in with the dash as well. This time, CC getting caught off guard. Bid is quite too low. We'll have to fall back with the Iron Bush going in for the CC. But misses out widely. There is a Heaven's Fury onto that Peekaboo Predator. Mega kill coming in from the Rumcom. And right now, they are left alone into the bush. There's a Flicker, Wild Charge, Zedkin with the Fury of the Phoenix. And Art will fall down again. I think this is again a flashback. Right now, again, Rumcom doesn't have his ultimate, but there's a Fury. Heaven's Fury as well for everyone, and he is getting the kills onto the Hylos. Valkyrie armor Fate again going in, marking out the base. The base is quite open and not able to defend the base. Team K9, and this will be the game match pointer, and they have won it. Team Godl will go towards the finals of this Rayuga Cup Season 1.
Team Godlike, my goodness, what a fight against Team K9 Esports. Did make sure to target them one by one. I think opening up the Sora was definitely a bit problematic. Did you just see it? Sora dealing so much damage. His setups were on point, and giving it into the hands of Romcom, crazy enough, he made sure to get everything under control. What a match.
Van, no homo, but I love you, man. I mean, I just wanted to see Harley Harley pick, and you just gave it to
Oh,
me. So thank you. I just said it to the starting of this game. I just saw they playing Harley, so the Harley might come up into any of the game. Maybe in the first game, but you gave it to me into the last game. So thank you for that. But you know what? What a game it was, as you said, Peachy. So I mean, that was such a wonderful gameplay. This was the last game, guys. So I would like to pay my respect to Team K9 Esports as well, because coming in this far into this tournament is not a joke, guys. Come on, it is approximately a top three, I guess. So they came into third, I guess, or that was just a well played by Team Godl this match. But you know what, K9 has my respect to coming this far into this tournament, playing out so well, has defeated Godlike with a 2-0. But still, this time Godl learned from the mistake and made a comeback. So they will be going into the finals and will be facing against Team CRQ Peachy.
yes, correct. Him, one of the teams that defeated K9 and put K9 in the lower bracket. So, yeah, but Godlike versus K9, that's gonna be the grand finale. Gonna be another epic match that we are
Banger.
awaiting. Definitely.
Yes. Banger after banger after banger this tournament has given us. So a huge thank you for Rayuga Esports as well. So this was the last game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Shout out to all the viewers who has come. And actually, I'm quite interested in the comments. I mean, not the comments, but the chat, live chat as well, because you guys are making interesting comments. I can't read it because of some reasons, but yeah, I'm actually reading it, so I'm just not gonna give my opinion as well. Thank you for joining in, guys. There's shout out to everyone. So this was it for today, guys. I, Solski, along with Peachy, will take our leave with you guys. So please take care of yourself, because why you guys should take care of yourself, because you all are a very beautiful soul. I, Solski, along with Peachy, will sign out for tonight. See you guys tomorrow for the grand finals of the Rayuga Cup Season 1 CRQ versus Team Godl. Good night, take care, tata, bye bye.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm to you. Used to pay to my mom life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience.
'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Casting on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me can make me.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down.
came crashing down. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mom life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regret. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. second alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mom life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You need stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regret. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing?